Hello, and thank you for stopping by. I'm your host, Jerry Royce, and welcome to Positive Power 21 Network, where you get your positive on. This is a worldwide podcast for growth, wealth, and success. Thank you.
PositivePower21.org Internet Radio.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Positive Power 21. Team 21 is happy to have today on our show Darlene Rucker-Williams, and she has a company called Stylish and Stellar Gifts by Dar. You can find her on Facebook.com, Stylish Stellar Gift Baskets by Dar, and her website should be up shortly. It's www.stylishandstellar.com, and we have the link on the website under this recording, so you can reach her anytime after you listen to the show. Her cell phone number you can reach her is 443-682-5664. 5664. And Darlene, welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
Thank you so much, Jerry. I'm doing fine, and you?
Great, great. And so happy to have you on the show. Of course, we found you out there on Facebook. Of course, we do know you from the job, but we're not going to mention that on the show because we don't know who's listening. But
Right.
if they want to do some business with you, they do it through your website, correct?
Yes, through my
All
Facebook
right, now,
and through my website. Yes, sir.
all right. Now, do you do like trade shows or set up at events? Because I sent you some information that
Yes,
the Stigmas are having something over in Randallstown.
yes, I do. I'm doing a bridal show this Sunday out at the Annapolis Sheraton. I have a magazine ad coming out in January for Premier Bride because I do a lot of bridal shows, a lot of wedding parties.
All
I
right.
also do expos, women's expos. I do a lot of networking expos. So yes, I do a lot of shows.
Yeah. So every weekend you have something going on.
Yes, yes.
All
I
right.
try to be busy every weekend.
That's right. Now, the reason why I asked you to come on the show, I was checking out your Facebook page and I read a posting that I wasn't used to seeing, but I said, wait a minute, I know, getting into entrepreneurship can have its challenges, and
Mhm.
sometimes you don't have the well, we're not gonna say you don't have the resource, but sometimes you don't have the support system in place. You can't always count on family and friends. It's just
Right.
sometimes it's just the way it is. But the purpose of Positive Power 21 is that we encourage people to help one another. That's what it's all about, right? Helping one
Right.
another.
Exactly.
Now, how's your support system so far? How's it going with your friends?
My support system is excellent. My support system is excellent. I was doing another business before I started my gift baskets, which I just started that in October 2013.
Hmm.
And everything that I was doing from the previous business, I was able to transform into my new business. So
Okay.
all of my contacts are there. Like I said, I have my magazine ad switching over from my old business to my new business. So my support system is great. You might have saw me stressing over my website because I just wanted to be up.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
sometimes right. Sometimes you don't always have the patience that you think you
Right.
need.
Yeah.
And it's not an easy thing. Web publishing. I know me. I've been doing it for a long time. I started
Right.
out, as a as a coder. When it was real hard to do. So the way they have it set up
Yeah.
now, I can put a website up in no time. It's just sometimes you're just looking for a certain look, right?
Right, and I mean, I have no problem with going and Googling and looking up things because I had did my own website when I first started, through Vistaprint. So when I got with this more established website company, they were telling me I can do this for you. I can make it look more professional, which I'm very happy to see. But it looks just like the one I did, and I'm just not happy with that. So
Man, you should have hired my company to do it.
yeah, I already have paid these people, so I'm gonna try to hang in there with them. It
Yeah,
is us, so I'm
that's
gonna try
as
to
long
hang
as they
on
give you
there with them. And
good, good. As long as they give you the opportunity that you can make some changes.
yeah, 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 they are
That's
because
the
it
main
hasn't
thing.
gone live yet, so we still in the mock-up stages. But it's just
All
like
right.
Like I'm getting ready to be on Fox 45 on December the 17th.
Yeah.
And I really need my website up.
That's right. That's right. Because people are going to be viewing that show.
Yeah,
You can be telling
yeah,
everybody about it. Going to tell their friends about it, and you want
right,
them to have some place to
exactly.
go.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
Now
So it's,
you now I look at a lot of your stuff. You're posting on Facebook. You make some spectacular, some awesome baskets
oh,
out of this world.
thank you, thank.
Now, is that a natural, God-given talent, or it's just like something that just come supernatural for you,
I mean,
or
it's
you had to
pretty
go learn about it?
natural. It's pretty natural. I never went to any class or anything like that. It's pretty natural. I try to look for different, unique items. I try not to have them looking like everybody else's, like in the store. I try to
Right.
do them with love. I try to do them, and everybody that purchases them, they always come back and tell me a story, a feeling, So it makes me happy that I'm getting through to people. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
men and women and children and pets. I'm doing pets
Oh,
next. Yeah, yeah,
good. Yeah, that
yeah.
has to be
I
big
love
because
the
people
pet
are really,
part.
yeah, really people are really big into pets now. You'd be surprised how much money they spend on their little animals.
Yeah, yeah. So I named my new pet line after my dog, which is called the Zuki Collection.
Wow. All right.
ZKY. Yeah, and I'm working with a company out of PMG company out of Atlanta, and they are helping me with the new logo for it, and they're going to take his face and make it into a caricature, and they're
Mhm.
going to put me in front of some people next year, like QVC, HSN, to
Mhm.
pitch my baskets to. So
Good.
I'm very excited about that.
All right. Very good. Very good. Sound like you got a plan.
Oh yeah, yeah, I
That's
definitely got a
right.
plan.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, and some,
yeah,
and and one of the things, like I said, I couldn't tell what was really going on, but I know sometimes when you work for yourself, it can get a little frustrating, and sometimes you're hoping that your friends are there for you to vent to, and or
oh
sometimes you just
yeah,
take it, you just take it
yeah,
all and just say, hey, it's part of being the
yeah.
CEO and the president of your own company. You got to take the good with the bad, right?
Right, right, right. And that's one good thing about Facebook. My friends are always there to compliment me, to keep me lifted and all of that. So I'm,
That's right.
I'm very blessed in that part because I really
All
don't
right.
have any family. I've lost all my family except for my
Oh,
son and my uncle.
oh,
So
all right,
my
good.
friends
Sorry to
are
hear that.
important. Yeah,
That's right. Amen to that. Now,
yeah.
we're gonna talk a little bit about where you get your energy from. And you just said you just have pretty much small family right now. I know
Mhm.
sometimes the holidays could be a little hard on people this time, this time
Right.
of the year. So where are
Yeah.
you getting your positive energy from?
Well, like I said, I do a lot of networking. Going out doing the shopping is that helps me, very medicinal. That helps me a lot. I love going shopping. So, a lot of times I have to go looking for certain things, certain items when people tell me something,
Mhm.
and I really have to go to many stores. And, that in turn wears me out, tires me out. So when I get home, I'm able to rest. But yeah, holidays is rough. Holidays, Thanksgiving was super hard. So yeah,
Yeah.
holidays very hard.
All right. I understand that. Now, nowadays, people are going through some stuff like on their job that like
Mhm.
I've been watching Facebook, and one of our coworkers had some problem with some neighbors not helping out with the snow.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she looked like she channeled that energy, and she sucked it up and said, hey,
Yeah. Right.
it's just the way it is. So
That's what you have to do.
now, how did you grow up? I mean, how did your people bring you up in the world? Was it religion, or was it just good old fashioned black love?
It was pretty much good old fashioned love. My mother went to Catholic school, so she was actually made to go to church and made to go to Catholic school. So when her and my father got together, they decided that they weren't going to make their children go to church, which in a way I wish they would have made me go, but they didn't. I mean, and it didn't mean that we didn't have religion in our home because we did.
Right.
But it was just basically work. My father had a work ethic. My mother had a work ethic. I worked when I was in high school. My son is 15. Thank God he's working now. So
Hmm.
it's just like a basic work ethic. I really found religion when I got older, and
Oh,
I'm
really?
glad I did because that's what helps me now.
Good, good, good.
Yeah.
Now, now, since you're pretty much self-motivated, then is that
Oh
what you're
yeah.
saying?
Yes, yes. I don't have a loving husband, or I don't even have a boyfriend right now. I'm single and been and
Okay.
divorced. So I pretty much motivate myself between me, my dog, my son, my uncle. That's my little support group. And my friends. My friends are
Right,
awesome.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you bring those friends into that family circle, and sometimes
Yeah.
you get a chance to choose yourself. But actually, sometimes I think God chooses certain people to come in your life to give you certain substance that maybe other members of the family just can't give you.
Couldn't do. Right,
That's
exactly.
right.
And that's very true. That's very true.
That's
We are
right.
very close. I mean, every time something good happens to me concerning my new business, they right there to listen and cheer and scream and yell with me. So I love my girlfriends. I love them to death.
Yeah.
They all are sweethearts.
All right. Plus, you stay so busy with all these trade shows and shows coming up, and
Yeah.
I mean, when you have time to really worry about the, the family members who just not fitting in right now, to your plans. But it sounds like you're doing wonderful, wonderful things with yourself. And I mean, what do you have to say to someone who's interested in starting a business like yours?
I think that you have to go with what you feel. You have to go with a passion. I always had a passion for doing nice things. Like my previous job, I did trade shows, and my displays were awesome. I mean, I was
Mm.
even offered jobs to work for stores because they couldn't get over how I did my displays at the shows. I've been
Mm.
offered to write books about that as well, and I may do that one day. But you
Yeah.
have to do something that's your passion. You have to feel it. You know, we all need a 9 to 5. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't be anywhere
Right.
without my regular job. But you also need something to look forward to when you get off. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? On the weekend,
Mm.
you need something that really brings you joy. And doing my baskets, they just, I just love it. And it's very important to me. And I take my customers very seriously. I listen to them. Whatever they need, I'm a fine, and I also go by their price. I don't try
Mm.
to make them spend abundant amounts of money because, like you said, it's rough now. It's really
Yeah,
rough.
it is. It is.
Yeah.
Now, if someone listening to this show, now they can't go to your website right this minute because we're not streaming live, but if the show was up in 2 or 3 days and they went out to Facebook, now they can communicate with you through Facebook and pretty much give you the idea, and you can kind of give them a price and say, hey,
Oh
we could do
yeah.
some
They
business.
can.
And then
Yes.
suppose, okay, then suppose they talking to you from like the West Coast. I mean, how would that work?
Well, my website is going to be so where I'll be able to sell nationally. So that's
Okay.
another reason why I'm trying to hang in with these people because they're going to have me register with a store on my website where I can actually sell and ship nationally. So
Wow.
not only can they reach me under Stylish and Stellar gift baskets by Dar, you can reach me under my name, Darlene
Okay.
Rucker-Williams, and that'll also show you all of my baskets. I'm also on Instagram, so all of my baskets come up on that as well. So
Mm.
yeah, it's many
Good.
ways to
Good.
reach me. And if you
So how
Google,
does it work?
everything
So let me
pops
ask you
up.
how. I'm sorry, but let me ask you how it works. So when they go to your website, would you have like a store out there where the baskets already exist, and you take
Yes,
custom orders? I mean, you do both.
yes. On my website, we're setting it up where it's a store page, and all my baskets are pretty original. So usually when you see a basket, it's one of a kind. But if you wanted something like you wanted more than one and you wanted it to be similar, I can do that. But mostly all of my baskets are original. So when you see it, once you get it, you know that's yours. But some
Wow.
people have told me they want two and three of certain baskets. You know, when you get into corporate, they want many of certain baskets. So
Yes.
as I get into that field, I'll be able to do that. And right now, my baskets are truly original, one of a kind.
Wow. So then, are you housing them somewhere, or you just make them to
Yeah, my
order?
living room and my dining room. All
You
over
got
my house. When you come in my house, it's like Christmas has exploded.
wow. But that is,
That's
I
what
know
people
it looks
say when they
good.
walk through the door. Wow.
Yeah, I bet it is. Wow, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You have to take a picture and upload that to your Facebook so people can see that.
Yeah, I do. I need to do that. I need to get people's faces when they walk in because they just be like, wow. And they just automatically go into shopping mode.
All right, this is Jerry from PositivePower21.org. We have Darlene Rucker. She's been our guest tonight, and we're about to end the show, but you get a chance to hear her again on Uncovering Mr. Right. All right, Darlene, thank you so much for being on the show.
No problem.
All right, anything you'd like to say to the audience before we close?
I would just like everyone to think of a special person they love to get a gift for and give me a call whenever you can, and we can discuss some beautiful